Hi, everyone. My name is Matt Haynes. I'm an audiobook narrator,
And I'm Trenton Bennett, and I'm also an audiobook narrator.
and this is part of our video series of tips and ideas about the art of narration and the art of a career in narration. If you're new, welcome. If you're a long-time narrator, welcome. So this week's topic is about the long game and investing in relationships. So it's so tempting for me to grab for the immediate, okay, this is what's going to get me work. This is work. I do the work. I'm done type of thing. It's understandable. Ultimately, this is survival that we're talking about in a field that, I would like to do work in. But so often I need to be reminded of what the payoff is, and even more importantly, the pleasure in the ongoing day-to-day practice is of investing in relationships and being generous and having that play out in what we call the long game, or also known as seed planting. So I have a story or two. Trenton probably does too. Trenton, does anything come to mind for you?
Yeah, to be honest, part of it is because my father has been very successful in sales, and in his background, the idea is you get together and you broker a deal and you shake hands and everybody's happy. But these days, things are not like that. Business, especially in the entertainment business, everybody has a particular goal. We all know that we're looking for particular things. Like if you're a publisher, you're looking for good narrators. If you're an author, you're looking for a good publisher, and so on. And everybody has the same vested interest in success. But when we get together, we don't want to sit down and go, okay, let's all tackle this like a business plan. Let's have a project plan laid out and let's all shake hands and exchange business cards. And I expect at least 50 auditions to hit my inbox in the next 2 weeks because I gave out 150 business cards. No. When you get together with folks, the great thing is you get to spend time with these people and just get to know them. And you realize that you have these kindred spirits. We spend a lot of time in the booth. So when
Mm.
we get together at an event, we've got a couple of pretty big ones coming up this week. It's just about being in the moment and enjoying yourself with these colleagues and peers. And at the same time, when you build these good relationships with people, we all think of each other. I'll think of someone who's, if I'm not the best fit for a book, I'll recommend somebody else. And I'm sure publishers and authors will do the same. I've seen authors do the same for me, which is fantastic. It's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
long game is, like you say, planting a seed and letting it grow.
Within the world of live in-person theater, which is from a lifetime ago, I had this experience where there were these two people who were new to Portland, and they were wanting to know more about Portland theater. And so I just, I was on the board of the Portland Area Theater Alliance, and I was like, hey, I'd be happy to meet with you and chat. And so, I met up with them, and they very graciously offered me, tea, or I can't remember exactly what it was when we were sitting down, but I sat and I gave them a full rundown because I enjoy sharing those things. And and I remember when I was in Portland, how many people reached out to me when I was new and offered me their wisdom. So I did that, and it was a pleasure. And then goodness, fast forward, I think 4 years, and I had an audition for a very cool gig. Who was the director of that gig? The very person that was, the husband half of the couple that
Uh,
I had just gone out and shared some knowledge with. And the important thing is that I did it because I really enjoy doing that sort of thing. So, very similar to a topic that we had last week, which is, what is your $5 that you can contribute, as opposed to the 2 cents, right? What is that full amount that you can contribute that's enjoyable, and how can you give that as generously as possible? So that you are building a world where already there is success, which is connection and a sense of belonging in this world. That's
Healthy
good.
seeds given lots of sunlight.
Yeah. So, yeah, and folks, great news is that all things aligning, Trenton and I are going to get to see each other for the first time in
Yes.
person at a convention coming up. That's just delightful to me, and we've
Yeah,
had
you kids probably don't know because we've only been doing this series a short time, but we've known each other and we've been keeping each other accountable since 2017.
17. So
Shocking.
6 years is what I calculate. We're coming up on our 6 year anniversary. Oh my goodness. So yeah. Thank you everybody for joining us. My name is Matt Haynes,
And I'm Trenton Bennett.
and as your narrators and teacher of narration, I hope that our voices in your ears meet again real soon.
Thanks, Matt. Thanks, everybody. Have a good day.
Hi everyone. My name is Matt Haynes. Oh, hang on. So I'm gonna turn the fan off. Sorry, kitty.